Archangel Michael says, "Tonight the heavens stirred with fire because someone is on the edge of making a decision that will shift your entire future. Their heart is tangled between what feels familiar and what feels destined, and the clock is running out. God has been quietly watching, but now the divine will not stay silent. This moment is too sacred to be left in human hands alone." You feel something shifting, don't you? As if your connection with this person is walking on glass, and each step either brings you closer or pulls you apart. Behind smiles, behind daily routines, there is a storm growing, and heaven wants you to open your eyes before the lightning strikes. Your person is being influenced by someone whose intentions are not pure. This other energy around them is seductive but manipulative, pulling on threads of insecurity and doubt. The temptation is thick, and the line between loyalty and betrayal is becoming dangerously thin. The spiritual realm has sounded a silent alarm. A decision is forming, not in words, but in whispers, touches, moments shared that you don't even see. But Archangel Michael says this decision will not happen in secret. God is stepping in before it does. Type Amen to get blessing 444. What your person doesn't know is that heaven has marked your name with sacred oil. You are not ordinary. Your love carries legacy, your energy holds divine protection, and no matter how fogged their mind becomes, your light cannot be hidden. Right now, someone else is trying to become what you already are to them. They are mimicking your kindness, copying your presence, creating false moments to confuse your person's soul. But this imitation is flawed, it's missing the divine spark that only comes from real spiritual connection. God is not watching this play out passively. Behind the scenes, signs are being sent, dreams are being stirred, and their heart will soon feel a tug so strong they cannot ignore it. This is not just a choice between two people, it's a choice between a counterfeit path and a divinely chosen destiny. If your person chooses wrongly, the spiritual consequences will ripple like thunder. But heaven has already set a moment in time. Soon, something will be revealed that changes everything. And when that moment comes, they will see the truth they've been blind to. Type Amen to get blessing 111. You may feel forgotten. You may feel like your prayers are falling into silence. But Archangel Michael says, your silence is filled with sacred noise, the angels are fighting louder than you think. A message is being delivered to the one who holds your heart. And when it reaches them, they will be shaken, because it will show them who truly carried their soul when no one else knew how. They will be reminded of the nights you stayed even when it hurt, the love you gave even when you were breaking. The one standing in your shadow is trying to rewrite the story of your love. But heaven has the original manuscript, and no one can alter the chapters that were divinely written. They may speak louder for now, but your love speaks in silence, and soon, silence will scream the truth. Your person is about to see both faces clearly. One will shimmer with empty charm, the other will glow with truth that never left. When that moment comes, they will fall to their knees in spiritual clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Right now, the energy around them is heavy with confusion. Words from others are clouding their judgment, and distractions are multiplying. But the more the confusion grows, the closer the intervention arrives. Heaven has sent a spiritual alert to someone close to them. Someone will say something unexpected that shifts their thinking. One single sentence will trigger their soul to remember who truly matters. That moment is coming like a flash. There's a reason you were told to wait and not walk away. There's a reason your soul felt the need to pray harder, even when you wanted to give up. You are not standing still, you are standing guarded. God is now placing a boundary between your person and the one who pretends to love them. That wall is rising, and soon your person will start to feel isolated from what once felt tempting. The truth is being planted, and it's growing faster than you think. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The other person knows they cannot compare to you. That is why they are rushing, pushing, manipulating, because deep down, they feel time slipping away. They know they are standing on stolen ground. This person is feeding your person lies dressed as concern. They are planting seeds of doubt, turning small misunderstandings into storms. But Archangel Michael is now ripping the roots of every lie out of your person's heart. There will be a conversation soon that stuns you. It may not be what you expect, and it may come with tension, but it will be the turning point. Something said in that moment will carry the voice of God within it. Do not react in fear. Stand in your spiritual power, because God has already chosen you. And what God has chosen cannot be undone by temporary confusion. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your name is glowing in the spirit realm. Angels are surrounding your image, covering it in light so powerful that anything false trying to attach to your energy is being burned off. You are being elevated in unseen ways. The one trying to take your place is about to face divine exposure. Their secrets are being uncovered, not by humans, but by heaven itself. They will not be able to hide their intent much longer. Your person will soon be shown what they've been too distracted to see. Their heart will ache, not from betrayal, but from realization. They will know who stood with them spiritually, even when their physical eyes were blind. When that realization hits, there will be a shift. The connection you share is divine, and divine connections are always defended by divine forces. Nothing sent to break it can stand for long. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Prepare yourself for a message that will come out of nowhere. It will be raw, honest, and filled with regret. Your person is going to reach out not just with words, but with energy that feels like healing. You will feel the sorrow in their voice, the trembling in their spirit. This is not a regular moment. It is a moment God has ordained to show them what happens when someone forgets the value of what they were given. You may be asked to forgive, to listen, to open a door again. Heaven will guide your response. You don't have to decide anything now, just prepare your heart to walk in truth, not hurt. What's meant for you is not slipping away, it is being purified. This fire you are walking through is not burning you, it is burning everything that does not belong in your future. Type Amen to get blessing 616. Archangel Michael says, your name is sealed in divine ink in the book of alignment. No enemy, no distraction, no temporary mistake can erase that. Your connection was spiritually authored, not artificially assembled. Someone else tried to hijack what was never theirs. But their access is now being revoked by divine law. The windows they looked through are being shut one by one. Soon, your person will feel like they are waking up from a dream. They'll wonder how they let themselves drift so far from what was real. But this awakening will not bring shame, it will bring restoration. This moment is crucial. Do not let fear write the rest of this story. You are not being replaced, you are being revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 828. Keep standing. Keep protecting your peace. You do not have to compete when heaven has already crowned you. The battle may not be visible, but the victory is certain. You are not fighting alone, angels have already taken your side. The one who is pretending to be you cannot survive where you are going. God has been quiet because timing is everything. But now the timing is shifting, and divine justice is descending like a flame. Your person is about to walk into a situation where truth will slap harder than lies ever could. Be ready. The days ahead will not just bring clarity, they will bring honor. The kind of honor only God can give. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There is a moment coming where silence will speak louder than noise. Heaven will use stillness to deliver truth like thunder in your person's soul. In that sacred quiet, they will feel the weight of the real versus the illusion. You are being lifted above what is trying to confuse you. The pain you feel now is not in vain, it is birthing something greater. Your spiritual womb is carrying a moment of divine reversal, where everything starts aligning again. The one who thought they had a chance to take your place will soon realize they were only a test, not a promise. They will feel rejection not from your person, but from the spiritual realm itself. Doors they tried to walk through are now slamming shut. Your person is on a spiritual edge right now. One wrong move and they fall into something that will delay their blessings. But one right awakening, and they step into a destiny they can't even imagine yet. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Right now, your dreams may feel heavier. You may be sensing things at night, feeling pressure you can't explain. That's because the spiritual warfare over your connection is intensifying. But God is not afraid of what's fighting against you. In fact, God has allowed just enough darkness to show how powerful your light is. You will not break, you will shine. Very soon, you will receive unexpected confirmation. It might come through a voice, a number, a conversation meant for someone else but reaching your ears. Pay attention, because heaven is speaking to you in symbols now. And when it comes, you will know without a doubt, God is fighting for your love story. Not because of your perfection, but because of your purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 144. They will dream of you again. Your voice, your touch, your truth, it will haunt them in their sleep in a way no one else's presence can. The soul knows what it belongs to, even if the mind tries to forget. The other person may offer laughs and attention, but not peace. And when your person begins to crave peace over pleasure, they will return to the one whose spirit made them feel safe, you. Don't give up because of what it looks like now. This is not the end, it's the unraveling. What's false is falling away so what's divine can rise again. And when it rises, it will rise with strength, clarity, and bold spiritual covering. The union God wrote for you cannot be destroyed by a temporary detour. Type Amen to get blessing 202. Your person is watching you more than you know. Even in silence, even in absence, your energy is present in their space. And when the distraction tries to cloud their mind, your energy enters the room like a sudden wind. That's the power of a spiritual bond. It is not limited to calls or messages. It lives in the air between you, carried by angels who refuse to let your truth be forgotten. Soon, your person will stop running. Something will happen, an emotional shakeup, that makes them pause and finally look inward. And in that moment, the fog will clear. They will remember everything, your loyalty, your love, your patience, and how it felt to be truly seen by you. No imitation can survive when truth rises. Type Amen to get blessing 505. This season is not meant to break you, it's meant to reveal you. You are being purified, made spiritually untouchable by what once could wound you. The pain you're feeling is the sound of old chains snapping. God is stepping in now not just for your relationship, but for your soul. To show you that you are not someone to be chosen like an option. You are a calling, not a choice. The person you love is about to come face to face with a decision they thought they were ready for. But now that moment is here, their spirit is shaking. Because they see both paths, but only one leads to peace. The counterfeit is loud, but the truth is loud in spirit. And heaven is increasing the volume now. Type Amen to get blessing 383. Your prayers did not fall on deaf ears. Your tears did not go unnoticed. Your waiting was not wasted. A sacred shift is coming. One that turns tables and exposes everything hidden. What once seemed far will feel near again, but this time, without confusion. There will be a reset. But it won't look like the past, it will be cleaner, clearer, and covered. No more guessing where you stand. Your person will be given one last divine nudge. It will come in the form of a spiritual confrontation they cannot escape. And in that moment, everything you are will rise within their soul. Type Amen to get blessing 606. The person pretending to hold their heart is about to be spiritually ejected. Not by force, but by truth. When the mask falls, your person will feel the sting of realization. They will not be able to explain the sudden emptiness, the irritation, the misalignment. It will feel like something snapped, and that's exactly what's happening. God is snapping the soul tie that was never meant to exist. In the same breath, your energy will become magnetic to them again. They will feel a pull toward your presence stronger than ever before. Because heaven has cleared the path. Don't chase. Just prepare. The return will come, but this time, they will come carrying truth, not confusion. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Archangel Michael says, "You are the chosen one in this story. And nothing sent to replace you can carry the same divine fire you hold. That fire burns in silence, in strength, in faith, and now it will begin to surround your person. They will walk through a spiritual test, and they may stumble. But God will not allow them to fall into what's fake for long. The trap set by the counterfeit will become so uncomfortable, they will seek escape. And the escape will lead them back to the spiritual light they never forgot, you. Not because you begged, not because you forced, but because your spirit was always home. This is not about winning a battle. It's about being revealed as the truth. And now the revealing is beginning." Type Amen to get blessing 909. Every door that tried to lock your destiny is opening now. Every lie told to replace you is being dismantled by the angels. Every shadow cast on your name is being erased. This is your rise. Not just to reclaim a person, but to reclaim your worth, your light, your divine identity. The heavens are not just shifting circumstances, they're shifting you. You will feel stronger, clearer, bolder in the days ahead. As if something inside you woke up and said, "Enough." That is God moving through you. And once your person feels that shift, they will realize who you've become, and they will not be able to look away. Type Amen to get blessing 101. Your name is now echoing in your person's spirit like thunder. They may try to ignore it, distract themselves, numb it, but it's growing louder. Each day they are away from your truth, their spirit is being drawn back harder. The one trying to steal your place is getting desperate. They sense the shift, they feel the energy closing in. But it is too late, heaven has already made its choice. And heaven has chosen you. Stand tall, chosen one. The battle is already decided in the spirit. You are not walking toward loss, you are walking toward victory. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your person is not ignoring the signs anymore. The dreams, the memories, the waves of sudden emotion. They're not random. God is activating their spirit from within, waking up the part of them that knew you were always meant to be the one. They are walking through a storm now. It's a storm of spiritual confusion, emotional pull, and divine correction. But even in this chaos, your name is the one thing that stays clear. The other person might have thought they had won. They might have smiled when they felt your person pulling away from you. But they do not know the power of divine delay. It only means heaven was gathering more strength for your return. And now that return is in motion. This time, it's not just your person choosing you, it's heaven showing them why they were never meant to choose anyone else. Type Amen to get blessing 232. What you feel in your spirit right now is confirmation. That restlessness, that ache, it's not doubt, it's divine movement. Something is shifting in the spiritual realm, and it's moving in your favor. Soon, the person who tried to confuse your person will find themselves exposed. Their intentions will slip out in ways they cannot control. And when your person sees it, they won't be able to unsee it. They will recognize the difference between being entertained and being elevated. They'll crave depth, not distraction. And your spirit, wrapped in truth and light, will be the only place they can find that. That's why you're being told to stay still. Not in fear, but in strength. Because everything is about to flip, and your silence will hold more power than 1,000 words. Type Amen to get blessing 515. You're about to receive an unexpected message. Something that seems small, but holds the weight of a divine shift. Maybe a text, a call, or a conversation that starts with, "I've been thinking a lot lately." Don't be surprised when it happens. This is the moment heaven has been preparing you for. Your person's soul is aligning with their spiritual purpose, and you are part of that divine equation. The person who tried to step into your space was only allowed temporarily to teach your person what love isn't. Now, they are feeling the consequences of that choice. Regret is creeping in like a cold wind. They will remember how your energy healed them, not drained them. How your love grounded them, not distracted them. And in that memory, God will plant the seed of their return. Type Amen to get blessing 626. They will feel the weight of what they almost lost. And it will hit them hard, not out of guilt, but out of awakening. A moment will come where they hear your name, and their heart will respond before their mind can block it. That is the Spirit recognizing what the soul already knows. This love wasn't built overnight, it was woven through lifetimes of divine orchestration. That's why it cannot be replaced. The one who tried to stand in your light will feel the coldness of being in a place they were never meant to be. God is removing their influence piece by piece. Watch how their grip begins to slip. And when that final thread breaks, your person will fall, not into confusion, but into clarity. And in that clarity, they will see you. Type Amen to get blessing 434. This is the season of divine restoration. What was delayed is now returning with greater power. What was hidden is being revealed with holy light. Your person's spirit has been heavy, even if their words haven't said it. Their actions may look normal, but heaven sees the inner war. The closer they get to the false path, the louder their spirit screams. And God is not going to let them go blind. A divine interruption is coming, something unexpected will shift their entire focus. And in that moment, your image will rise in their mind like a sunrise after endless night. That moment is sacred. And it is coming sooner than they realize. Type Amen to get blessing 848. Archangel Michael says, the decision is already being swayed. Not by force, not by manipulation, but by spiritual truth. Truth does not need to yell, it stands still, and everything false crumbles around it. Your truth is doing more work than you can see. Every time you chose peace over panic, every time you prayed instead of begged, heaven was moving in your favor. Now, the moment of full spiritual exposure is nearing. Your person will hear something, either in conversation or through divine whisper, that connects all the dots. And it will stun them. They will realize that someone tried to steer them away from the very blessing they cried for in the past. That someone tried to take your face and wear it like a mask. But your soul cannot be duplicated. And now your person is about to witness that in real time. Type Amen to get blessing 999. This is a full circle moment. Everything that tried to sabotage this connection will now become the fuel for its restoration. Even the delay has been turned into a weapon for truth. Don't rush what God is still perfecting. Let the false one expose themselves. Let your person go through this test. They must see the difference on their own. Because when they come back, it must be with full knowing. No more confusion, no more half-heart. This time, it will be all or nothing, and it will be all. The spiritual contract over your life has been activated again. The light around you is rising, and what's meant for you is coming home. Type Amen to get blessing 121. Your strength has been noted by heaven. Your patience is being honored. And your faith is unlocking doors you didn't even know were closed. Your person will soon begin searching for the feeling only you gave them. And when they realize no one else carries it, they will trace their way back to your energy like a compass finding north. The distraction will vanish. The temptation will fade. The truth will remain. And you, strong, radiant, unshaken, will still be standing. Not waiting, but ready. Type Amen to get blessing 333.